My word, it is a windy one today here at Burnham Berrow. The reason why we're here is preparation for final qualifying for the Open Championship at Royal Troon. I'm up here with my brother Paul because he is exempt into final stage, which is here at Burnham Berrow, the venue of where he won the 2015 PGA Championship. So it's a favourable course for Paul. However,
we're having a match, aren't we?
Yeah, we're having a match, yeah. It's like, do you feel like this is kind of like home from home for you a little bit?
Do you like it here?
Yeah, you do. You've had some great results around here.
We haven't been here for a while, have we? We did our vlog here when we christened Joe the Pro, and that's where he was named here.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a couple of years ago now. I haven't been back since, so yeah, looking forward to it.
So we're going to get out onto the golf course, have a little match play, a bit of fun, but also just go through a few things that hopefully you might be able to learn for yourself when you're playing links golf in windy conditions like this.
You want to hit it about 250 up here, I think. If you hit it any further, you bring that bunker into play.
Yeah.
Yeah, beauty. Great
Absolute low driller. 182 into a 25 mile an hour in, so that's going to be playing, I reckon that's going to be closer to 210.
Yeah.
Then off the slight upslope, I think it's just going to rise. Whatever I hit, it's going to rise up. Therefore, it's going to be closer to 225.
That's a beauty, that down.
Straight at it, I think.
It's pretty much what you said.
It's just short.
Just short.
So that's gone about
really.
that's gone about 165. Biggest difficulty with this second shot is when you get behind this bunker on the first, you get that blind. You got to pick that spot just on top of the hill and then trust it from there.
Got 140. Tough one because it's, like you say, it's sort of flyery, but it's into so much wind that sometimes I can go straight through it.
Spin's going to come off the ball because it's coming out of that little flyery lie.
It's going to hit a very, very quiet 6, I think.
So soft. Can we get it?
That's stalling as well. Be interesting.
Yeah.
It's right on line, I think.
Front edge. Both got themselves into a short position of the green, which isn't a bad leave, to be fair.
Yeah, that one's good.
Have that. I didn't know how hard to hit that after following yours, to be honest.
Yeah. I think I overread the wind. I gave it a bit too much.
I think that putter you've got there in this wind could be a very good choice.
Yeah. Might put a bit of extra
the size of it, the weight of it is going to be.
Might pop a bit of extra lead tape on it.
Keep it out of the wind. Plenty more of those on Tuesday.
The right edge, isn't it, that one?
It just wiggled on the wind, didn't it? All flat then?
Flat.
What's the plan here then, Paul? Because I've never been off this tee box off the back here.
I think 280 is where you want to hit it. Probably no more. It kind of there's a little dog leg in the fairway there. So if you define the left side of it, it's a big carry. But if you're going to hit it straight, you run out on the right. So I think 280 would be a good number off here.
Well, that's handy because I haven't got 280 on me. Not in this wind. Great hit. So good.
Bit right, wind's getting older.
Yeah, really good that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Can't hit any better than that.
Look at that, got the downslope and everything, that one.
Yeah. 180 yards Paul left with. Kind of littered with traps, this green. I remember it being quite undulating.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot of back to front slope on it.
Yeah, I remember this. It's kind of narrow but long, isn't it?
Quite sure what to hit here. I might have to hit 4-iron.
What we got? 5-iron?
5, but it's on an upslope.
Yeah, that upslope really does push it up in the air and then it gets up into that wind. Can't imagine that's going to jump out of that lie. It's quite a nice spot.
Ooh. Good run, nice that.
A little low. That'll probably be a decent miss front left. Little chip up the green. 176 yards into out the left. You at 4-iron?
I hit 4, but just try to, it's so soft and get it running.
It's
really.
still a 4. I think it's still a 4 for me from here. It's got to be playing closer to 190. Turn
Love
on
that.
wind.
If you've done the right maths, that's brilliant.
Bit long?
No, it's up there.
Do you see yourself kind of playing more of those shots along the ground rather than getting the wedge out and flicking it up off those lies? How do you kind of see it?
You could. You're into a bit of wind here, so you could have done that with that shot. But I think, you know, generally it's almost impossible to play those shots to some of the pins if there's not enough room to work with it on the green. So going to be a lot of that putting up slopes and sort of using everything along the ground, like you say, but it's all cut so short that you've got that option here. Whereas obviously, you know, Parkland courses, you don't really have that option, but here, because it's so tight and good, the surface, you can just put them up.
Paul has got himself onto that front left corner, even got himself up over this huge ridge here. Danger points around this golf course are going to be rough. The thick, juicy rough and the dangerous pot bunkers. Difficult putt you got here because you're coming off a massive shoulder off your left side there.
We were just saying on the green before, they look quite grainy, these greens. Well, you can see a lot of the grain when you look at them. So which is quite interesting. You don't really see that on links courses. You don't see much grain.
And what Paul's saying is that he's seeing it a little bit white. So when you see the grass kind of like white looking compared to a darker green, which would be darker green coming up this way because it's quite white on the way down. So this is down grain, down wind, but how much of that's going to really play a factor, do you think? I've never ever thought about grain on links.
Yeah, down the grain, it's just downwind, it's really tough because it's just going to keep rolling, nothing to stop it really.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. That's that shoulder there, right there, and that's swinging hard right, and then that grain is not stopping that ball. But not bad.
Too bad. Does yours look like it's into grain from down there?
Yeah. You can see how much darker it is now looking up towards you.
Yeah.
But again, obviously played on Bermuda, and you can really get the sense of how the grain works there, but never on a links course have I ever thought about it, to be honest. That was definitely a little bit slower than yours, wasn't it?
Yeah. You can have that.
Okay, thank you.
It's not a bad start. A couple of pars on those 2 opening holes. We'll probably take
I'm more than happy with pars when I'm at Burnham, to be honest.
Yeah.
More than happy. Third hole strategy then, powered by our Shot Scope app. What are you thinking down here? Because this is...
You just want something that's... there's a couple of bunkers there, and you want something in between them. There's one at, I think, 220 to get over one, and then it's 300 to get to the next one. So you just want something... Because it's not a particularly long hole, but you need something that's going to clear that first one and stop before the next one. 220 clearance is a good hit today, isn't it?
Yeah, really what we're talking about is front nine, if the wind will, which it will remain as is.
Apparently, yeah.
You almost like hold on, hold on for a score on the front nine, because obviously it's going to be into out the left, which isn't the most, I wouldn't say that's a right-handed golfer's most favourable wind, into out the left. And then when you make the turn, everything is then downwind out your shoulder on the right, which sounds like that's the way you should score, but ultimately when you've got dry, firm greens as well, then coming into the greens can be just as much of a challenge.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know. It depends as well the strength of the wind. Like into a little bit of wind is actually quite nice on these scores. But when you get a real strong wind, it then becomes a bit of a challenge, doesn't it? So I don't know, this sort of strength is going to be tough. The scoring's going to be tough.
Great hit up the left-hand side.
Should be good, I think.
Mine's even braver than you, I think. Is that a 220? I'm not sure that was a 220 flight in this breeze. Bunker probably. Just to let everyone know, it's 220 yards to carry that bunker. And I think that's me, and that's Paul. So we are carrying those drivers about
220.
Well, no, not 220. 215, 210 to 215. Paul's just measured us at 140 yards off that slope. What are you going to hit?
6 iron.
It's literally off a launch pad.
Problem is, I've got to get it over without it spinning up.
Tricky.
Into the wind.
Very, very tricky. I mean, that lie again is going to help because it's going to take a bit of spin off the shot, but
we'll see. I'll give it a bump, see what happens. Alright, caught it. Tried to do it too low.
come out?
Came out short right, it'll be.
To make you laugh, I've got 4-iron. 135
Well,
yards.
you can get it over that
4-iron.
slope.
Straight up in the air off this lie. Hope it doesn't hook. It's hooked. That could be in the freaking estuary. That's done really well, I reckon. It's a great shot. That's so good. That is so good.
This is just absolutely... wasn't lying when he said he went
Don't
left.
come up here on Tuesday, Paul. My words of advice. Or if you do, send Bernie out. Go. Go. Oh,
It's pretty good from there. Is it going to come back down? No.
The thing with that chip is you need to be brave and throw it all the way to the flattest part.
Yeah.
Because if you bail on it like I did.
Well, I think playing off the back slopes away.
Off here?
No, but not obviously as far as you've gone.
Yeah. This is slippery down here as well, isn't it? Get left. Get left.
All right.
Get left. Have some of that.
That's pretty good par, that.
Thank you.
Well done.
Probably upset you.
Yeah, a little bit.
How do you feel that this is for a half now?
It's, do you know what? When we were looking for my ball, I didn't think we'd be
walking off with a half.
I'd be needing a 4 for the half.
Yeah. That's golf, isn't it? Good half. That was quite a stressful half in the end, wasn't it?
I mean, this one here, again, like the strategy, I did a strategy on here last night, because you can go on this shot scope app and do it all now.
Yeah.
And it's very good, but obviously when you've got the wind into consideration, you've got 25, 30 mile an hour wind, you know, where you want to try and hit it, it's unrealistic at times. So here, I think you've got it's quite a generous hole, as in width. So you just want to get it down there as far as you can. It's probably going to be a 3-shotters a day.
Oh, 100%. It's all about getting it, I think, getting it into position off the tee. If you hug that right side too much,
yeah, it's
pretty brutal over there. So you want to be anywhere down off that left side is not a bad miss.
Yeah.
Definitely left is better than right.
Yeah.
I don't weigh enough to be stood up on here.
Yeah, that's good there today.
That is as good as I can hit it down there.
Yeah, very nice.
Centre stripe.
Oh my word.
Do you know, some golf courses it just feels wrong to turn your hat around on.
Sometimes you have to.
Burnham Berrow is one of them. 282. I've never been this far back. Hold on. When the wind gets like this, do you think that the hitting zone gets tighter? Let's say spin axis that's moving left to right in a wind like this. Your area, your miss becomes so much bigger.
Yeah, I mean, when it starts going on the wind, it just goes.
With a spin axis that tilts the ball that way and then it starts to slide on it.
And anything that's slightly right of target or slightly sliced is exaggerated massively.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, if there was no wind, that probably would have only been like 20 yards off.
That's what I mean, but what I mean is like, so when you're
just
making a strategy like you do with the shot scope app,
yeah,
you're saying that let's say there's a 45-yard gap of where you're going to. In a wind like this, it's almost like doubled.
Yeah, it can be. It depends on the quality of strike. If you hit a bad one and it's kind of got too much draw or too much fade, it will just go, especially the wind's off that way as well. So yeah, you just got to be careful you don't miss. Certainly you don't want to miss it side the wind's going towards, because it will just keep going, nothing to stop it. 272. Struck it good, it's just drifted a bit right again.
104 I got a 9-iron. Like, it's one of those shots that I could run. I could chase it down there and run down there, but
you kind of make a decision at the top of your backswing, is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm going to put it back a little bit and punch it forward and hope for the best.
Oh, it's gone left. Over there
Sit
somewhere. This could be an interesting hole. Who's favourite now?
I don't know, but that that was left, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my.
It's fun, isn't it? Try and bump something up. That's it.
Done really well out of
Did
there.
alright, didn't it? It's
a cracker out of there.
It's not much fun in this rough.
Sit. Sit. I do like these subtle flags here, like just quietly subtle, flapping in the wind. A little bit of Burnham on the top right-hand corner. All down the hill. Trying to stop this would be a challenge. Slightly downwind. Get it go now. Watch that. I'm moving away now. Wow. Wow. I mean, Burnham's tough, but this is Burnham on absolute steroids. Stay on that line then. Whoa!
Great effort.
Do you know, at one stage I thought I was in. I don't even know how many I've played.
6.
I shall take my 6 and run away. Pull for the 5 and the win. How much do you think you're going to be playing for wind on the day?
Depends on it. I mean, this sort of speed, you got to give it a bit.
What are they running at on the stimp meter?
8.5 they were, just over 8.5. So they'll quicken them up though, I would have thought.
You think so with this wind?
Oh, mate, well,
can they?
Probably shouldn't,
It'll
but they
get
might.
silly because it will just the balls won't be staying on the greens. No, didn't come back from there. That is still all flat. So we've had a little bit of inside information, and the inside information has come from the one of the pros here. But the 5th hole can actually go back to 195 yards, which is on top of that hill at the top there. But if you think about Troon, you think about the postage stamp hole at Troon, they've got, obviously it's a really short hole. They're actually bringing this tee up to about 115 to 120 to the middle of that green. And I think they're going to kind of probably tuck that pin away, I would think, if they're only going in with wedges. So it's quite extreme, isn't it, to think that they're going to move a tee box from 195 yards up to about 115 to play similar to what you see at Troon. But also you're going from kind of like a par 5 to then a long par 3, which is designed to be played probably further up here anyway. So therefore the hold-ups on the golf course are really something that the R&A are going to be thinking about as these players are trying to get round for 36 holes, long day. So this is why they've brought them up, so kind of mirroring what they're going to get at the actual Open Championship. Oh, yeah, I love that.
That hurt. Go. Got there.
Yeah, nice. In fact, that I think on the day that is going to be the sensible play.
I'll take a couple of those now, I think, if it's a right pin.
Based on your 8, I'm going to go with a little 7. Oh my word, that's
high and it's drifting right.
Look how high it's gone, Paul. It's not even made the
no.
Not even made the bunker. There's not one straightforward chip round here.
Set up pretty
Is this going to grab up in the grass? I mean, it was a hefty kick left, but I will take it, to be fair.
Can I?
Look like you're right.
Yeah. 2% out of the right, so quite a bit there.
Oh, good.
Right there.
That's a bit more like it. I'm actually glad you've done that.
Saves you having to putt, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind going 1 down to a birdie, you know. I really don't. Don't bother me. This hole though, this is an interesting hole. So this, I don't know what hole we're on, 7? The reason I say that is well, not many years ago, but a few years ago, 6th hole this is, they had open qualifying around here, which was the initial part. So not final stage like Paul's in, but the like first stage, should we say, which is a shootout. It's 18-hole shootout. They had wind and rain like you can't even imagine. Like, I know it's windy today, but they had it on another level again, I believe, because they couldn't, the wind was in to out the left, just like it is today, but they couldn't get over the water. So you couldn't get it past the water. And the problem is, so basically what they're saying is you can't get to the fairway because they're off this back tee. So they were aiming to try and get it on one of the ladies' tees, like further up there, to then have a shot to get it onto the fairway and then move on. The amount of people that actually walked in from this tee shot there was a lot. What's the strategy here then, Paul?
I think you want to hit it about 250. Okay,
what happens if you haven't got 250 in the tank? What is it to get to the fairway?
I think you're right, it's about probably 200.
Okay.
Sorry.
What are you doing? There's nothing wrong with that.
I felt at the top of the backswing it was going to go 50 yards right.
Yeah.
It's like
you nearly took the whole audience out with that one shot there. Everybody like ducked at home.
It's like this mechanism I got, like I'm trying to like stop it from doing something, so I'm like, it's like a release of the club, and it shouldn't happen because I could actually hurt somebody doing that. It's not good.
Well, you and Gilly, I tell you, the pair of you.
It's not out of anger. It's like
I mean, each taken out a shot tracing.
Yeah, his is more out of anger, but mine's more out of like trying to stop the ball from doing something, like trying to save the shot.
Right. You got me twitching anyway.
Yeah. And it also works quite well in match play.
Yeah. Like a nervous wreck standing on the tee. Again,
it's not phased you, is it? It's straight down the middle, that one.
Than that. But that's finished further right than yours, did it? And you were flapping.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've taken your tee. Still got 247 yards.
I was going to say, it's never good, is it, when you walk up to your ball and you're asking me, is it a par 4 or par 5?
No, it's really not.
Huh? Is it 247? You sure?
It's 247 to that flag.
Be. Sure? You know, is that the bank at the back?
Yeah, 210. It's still a driver though, isn't it?
That club goes 247 or 210, whatever you want it to do, yeah?
This driver?
Yeah, driver.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, because 3-wood's not going to get there.
Right.
In this wind.
Okay. Nor's that either if you top it. 179 from the ball.
You're going to sleep well after 36 holes around this golf course in one day with the wind being like it is and a bit of sun out there.
It's going to be tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go 4.
Stay there. 74 yards. We've got a little pitching wedge here. Oh no, sit down.
A little bit long.
Paul having a little chat to himself because what he's saying now is he's landed himself in a position which is absolutely short-sighted because he's got this massive ridge where he's walking up to now.
I can't run it because it'll go down there or down there, so it'll go up.
I think he needs to be looking to try and land it anywhere there, which is kind of like the flattest point. If he kind of ends up back where we are, that is not a bad leave. And then from a match play point of view, I'm thinking, if he doesn't get up and down, then I've got just 2 putts for the half to run away. Oh, he's gone seriously aerial. Wind's got it. That's actually pretty damn good. Absolutely. Steady, 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 steady. Whew. If you get a chip inside 3 feet, you're guaranteed the up and down. This is
pretty
from
much on tour
Mark
stats.
Brody.
But
does all the statistics, strokes gained.
If you got everything to 8 feet, then you're 50% chance of getting up and down.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is from 8 feet
Okay, what about 3 feet? Then that goes to 90 something, doesn't it?
98 or something. It's like
Yeah,
pretty
but
much
what he's
100%.
saying is that anything outside of 3 feet with your chip, it doesn't actually matter how far away you end up. Which Paul's not convinced. Go on then. Well, that's hell of an up and down that. That's 2 big putts in a row. Don't you go using all those putts.
Don't use them up.
Don't use them all up.
I know. Silly.
Okay, I've gone 2 down.
That bunker's what makes it tough.
Yeah, that bunker is well positioned down there.
Ooh.
How far is that trap down there, Paul?
It's 250 to carry, which...
Okay, so bailing, I'm going to bail a bit right at that trap.
Yeah.
You kind of aim at the trap and let it move.
Yeah, I think you've got to, because you try missing it too far right, it just goes on the wind and there's loads of trouble right if you go far enough right. It's a tough shot. You want to hit it out of the bunker, just hope it misses, really.
Oh, look at it, this peeling now, look, that's perfect.
Peel, 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 peel. No, no.
That's in. That's short.
Yeah.
You're short of it.
Hit it at it and hope it misses.
Yeah, it did miss. Short.
That's perfect.
That's perfect, I think.
Yeah, spot on.
Brother. Look at it still go though. That's going to be in the right side of the fairway. Amazing.
I've got 194. I'm going to hit 5-iron.
Yeah.
It's on a slight downhill slope. I don't want to clip that face if it comes off too
chopped
low.
that you're not in the trap, like you've not got beyond it?
Huh?
You hit that drive all right, didn't you?
A bit bottomy.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just maybe spun it up a
I
little
was
bit.
trying to hit it low anyway, just trying to
Yeah.
get a low one chasing.
Stay there, stay there, stay there. Held on?
Yeah, there's a hazard there as well, isn't there?
Oh, there really is. It does kick in, doesn't it?
I've forgotten about that.
I'm glad you did forget about it.
It's the one. Still going, isn't it? Look at it. That's hazard.
Plop. Hard. This game is hard.
Okay, just taking a drop. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's knee height.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's your knee. Wait, where your knee is? Yeah.
Well, I'm there.
Why are you going sideways with it? You can go out front. You don't have to.
I don't want to. I'm going sideways from now on.
Right.
That's now my new dropping technique. Is that it? I'm so honestly so confused with that drop. Just what is wrong with that?
Or
that.
yeah, that one, the original one.
That would have been good. Okay, I need to hold this really. I'm certainly up and down.
Not bad.
That is. Do you know what that is, Paul? That's all that practice I've been doing with Bobby in the garden with the new chipping green.
Yeah, paying off, isn't it?
Playing off the roof.
Off the roof.
Yeah. It's 4:15 now. I was hoping that the wind would have dropped off a little bit. He's gone for a lower option with a little bit of zip on it. Okay. Not bad. We're about the same distance away, so I need a hole, he needs to miss, and we walk off with a friendly half.
Just wanted to try and leave myself there a nice sort of 4 or 5 footer downhill, downwind. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, again, another thing that Brody said,
Yeah.
Mr. Statistics man, thing he said was slope doesn't make a difference. It's more the distance makes the biggest difference.
Well, how much golf has this Brody guy played anyway? Like, I know he's all into his stats and good at looking at numbers, but has he been faced with a 5 footer?
Oh. Okay, take that away.
Thanks.
You see, that ball there's starting to want to move.
Right.
So you get these greens slightly tighter,
Yeah.
and that's gone.
Yeah.
So I can't think that they're gonna shave them down any more than this ball. Oh my God. They need to cut them uphill because that is slow.
I don't think old Broads had a 4 footer uphill into wind either, did he? For the half.
For the half, left it short. Oh my goodness, I'm 3 down. I've gone 3 down from nowhere as well.
Yeah.
Wow, it You're bringing me to tee boxes I didn't even know existed on this golf course. You know, this is so far away, I think there should be a caravan at the end of it.
There should be a taxi driving you back here.
Do you think this is where they're going to put the tee box?
I'd say so, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough. The problem you got with this hole as well is like, you want to carry, there's a ditch there, you want to carry all that, but then there's those bunkers over the other side waiting for you if you kind of bail out.
Kind of like which is the best case scenario, isn't it? Best of the bad ones. And I would say going in the trap is better than going in the water.
Brody say that as well?
No, he didn't say that.
No,
I said that.
He would say that though.
I think he probably would, yeah. That is so good. It's like a bullet ball. You don't want that one back.
No, that's good there.
Old Bernie would be happy if you whack him like that all day. His stress levels will be relatively low, I would say.
Yeah, that's good.
Not really, I've not hit it very well. Go. Oh. That's clambered, Paul. Absolutely clambered over that water, that.
288.
288 to flag?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and hit it at the flag, and if the wind moves it off the right, then that's perfect, isn't it?
Pretty much what you said you were going to do.
Yeah. Sit down. We'll get on the rough.
He's right, it's good.
It's good. So you're going with iron then, 280 yards.
I can't get 270, 265 from here, 268. No, 270 from here.
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave it too close to the green, but then I guess it's into quite a bit of wind. And I don't know where you've just gone. I don't know how far beyond
I reckon I've got to about 200 yards, so I reckon I got about 80 yards in there.
You reckon you've only hit that 200 yards?
Yeah. There's a lot of wind up there.
Alright, I'm going to hit this.
Which is what? 3 iron?
I reckon this will go about as far as yours, hopefully.
Oh yeah, like an absolute bullet. That's really good. It's gone further than mine.
Be alright, that's
Just out of curiosity, do you change your golf bag for wind conditions like this? Do you have any other clubs that you take in and out? Or?
No, I've got it set. I mean, I know a lot of golfers do, but no, I've just got one set.
Do you carry 3 iron all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't carry hybrids or anything like that?
No, I can't. I just can't get on with hybrids. So.
66 yards I've got in there. Just a nice push forward with a 56, I think. Just make sure you get it above that flag, because anything just short of it is coming back to our feet. Stall on the wind, please. Stop. I know it's a little bit away.
Was it long, was it?
Huh?
Was it long?
A little bit long, but I'm happy. I'd rather be slightly long than slightly short up there. Paul playing out. He's got his 58-degree wedge. He was about probably 20 paces further closer than me, so about 45 yards. This is again, brave shot there, because anything just here and stopping is back down where, not where he is, but pretty much the bottom of that slope. Keep tracking.
Very good.
It didn't move as much right to left. I know I missed it left, but it didn't move as much right to left as I kind of thought it would up there. See anything out of mine?
I wasn't paying much attention, to be honest.
No, it's a problem with filming, isn't it?
I like to rewind the tape back and have a little look.
Yeah. Hold that line. It's got it. Oh, look at it. You said it would. You said it would. Do you know what? I don't think that was actually the green that did that. I think there was a gust of wind that hit it.
Snapped, didn't it? Like,
absolutely went.
I thought it was
oh well, I'll take my half and run away. Still 3. Strategies. Fingers crossed.
Because you've got everyone thinks downwind's easier, but this, you're down about 30 mile an hour of wind.
More. It's got to be more than 30 mile an hour.
Gusting more, but you just can't hold anything on here.
No.
And it looks like there's a bank behind the pin there.
That's the backstop.
That's the only thing you're going to be able to use, unless you run it It's like quite an upslope short, so I don't know whether you can run it up, but I'm going to hit a 9. 172. So fat. It just couldn't stand up, it just falling over.
Sand battering into the back of your head.
Gotta be 40 mile an hour here now. Like, I
Easy.
just struggled to stand up then a second ago trying to hit that.
All I know is the door is wide open.
Yeah, like that.
Stay on the green, please.
Sure.
Stay on the green. Stay on the green. I feel absolutely robbed there. That was a good shot. This hole is absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if they've changed a few of the things here, but if you end up in that track, you've almost got to go over this track to get anywhere near the flag. You see mine just rolling through the back of the green there. If we spin around, Paul, who caught it quite heavy off the tee, pitching up to the green, which is going to be tough anyway. Look, gone. Absolutely gone. There's his backstop that he was talking about on the tee. Coming back off there. Go, go. Give you any advice, I've whacked that so hard. Rain was not forecast, but as we are vlogging, and we've had rain pretty much on every vlog I've done so far this year, it's just popped out to say hello. Giving that a clout. It's gone a bit...
Yeah, it's raining.
Now raining, yeah.
What are we doing? Okay, all yours.
Thank you. I mean, I don't like to see it. Obviously, I won't like to see that on Tuesday, but I'm happy to see it today. Strategy. Talk to me about the 10th hole, because this is as blind as it gets off the tee. You're just going straight over the dune complex there, which you've got 2 markers, which can confuse a few people. However, the right marker is for the right-hand tees. The left marker is for the left-hand tees.
Is that right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with the right.
One's a red and one's a black one.
Yeah. I can hit it about 280.
Okay. Again, that app just allows you to be able to just give you an idea of tell you what club to hit.
You also draw a line, and you know that the line to that 280 spot is over this front tee over there, the middle of the front tee. So yeah, that helps as well, lining on blind holes. So we're now downwind, back 9, because front 9 goes out, back 9 goes back. So in theory, we should all have everything downwind off the right, pretty much all the way back now. So
yeah. So this is where you've held on for dear life on the turn.
Yeah.
Now, 10th hole in.
If you could be level par to here, you'd be really happy, I think. And then
I think you'd be absolutely ecstatic.
And then let's try and make some birdies.
It's straight over that marker pole. Not going to see it, but it's literally over that right-hand marker pole. Perfect.
Should be good. I mean, you definitely want to favour right than left here, but
yeah, because you can run out of room down the left.
Yeah, you can.
That mini drive. How far does that thing go for you?
Do you ever hit my mini driver? Are you?
Yeah. Crikey, it's so light.
I think a lot of it's psychological.
What, that it's that light?
Well, you're kind of picking up thinking it's a driver, so everyone goes, "Oh, it's really short." Well, it's not. It's a 3-wood length. Go, "Oh, it's really light." Well, it's
and where do you tee it up like a driver, or do you tee it down like a 3-wood?
I think somewhere in between. I'd go a bit higher than that if I was you.
Yeah, it just seems like it was quite low.
Yeah, I think that's what it wants. Yeah, you can almost go driver height with it.
Oh, crikey. It's such a shallow face. Oh my goodness, I want one.
No, you can't have it. Everyone who's hit it is like, I want it, I want one.
Like I don't know what I was expecting to see from that, but that's just, it looks like a it looks like a 13-degree driver.
Yeah, it's about set at about 12.5, 13.
Is it?
Because I wanted a strong, because my 3-wood was strong 3-wood anyway, so it's more of a 2-wood. No. Oi.
Thanks. See you a bit later. So important to get an idea of what is going on here. Yeah. This is such a tough tee shot. Paul's got it, I think. He's a little bit further back. Mine's there, and I was right of that marker pole at the top there, so it means that I mean, for me personally, because you're only left with probably about 100 yards in, aren't you? Something like that?
115 I've got.
Okay, so I just think, Paul, I think you're better off, certainly for your next practice round, is just hitting an iron over the top of that hill.
Yeah, maybe.
And putting yourself just back a bit, that leaves you about one sort of,
I don't mind
130,
this distance,
140 max.
Yeah, but for me, as soon as I get inside 130, anywhere between 100 to 130,
yeah,
I'm going to hit it a lot closer than anything from 140, 150.
Okay.
So
you'd like to think about taking the risk.
I could have gone what? 50 yards further right there?
Yeah, definitely. When you go and practice here again, go and hit
it needs to
2 or 3 shots off that down the right hand side.
Yeah, and it needs to be quite a bit right at that post, I think.
I'm trying to look for a kick up the green.
Just such a bad lie. It just.
Where is it? Never saw it. It's still running.
Just got on the front edge, but
yeah. This is not downwind, is it, Paul?
No, straight off the right. How far you got? 96
yards. I got a 56-degree wedge back foot.
It's pretty good.
Go up that.
Crikey, that wind.
Oh God. It's probably more like a 50. Keep it down a little bit.
We had a gust of wind then. Where did yours finish?
It's just left of the green.
Right.
This is a big old green, and actually where the pin is, the green kind of really does stop here, because anything just right at that point there is down in that little gully where my balls ended up. So I needed to be way out to the right to have any chance. Paul's looking at around 2% slope. Steady, 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 steady. Just outside that circle of trust. Up the hill, wind out the right, into. Judging pace is important. Turn left. Turn left.
Oh!
What?
I think if you leave it there long enough, I think eventually it will fall in, but...
What just happened there?
Come back tomorrow, it would have gone in.
Yeah, cheers.
This is fun, this one.
Well, it's a thinker, isn't it? These are the sort of...
And also it depends, these ones depend on the situation, you know, so... This is for half, yeah? So you can be a bit more aggressive. You got this in medal or...
For the Open qualifying.
You know, and Rory had the same situation on his putt at the US Open. He had a sneaky one like this that moves a lot.
Yeah.
And if he'd have known he had to hold that to get in the playoff, because he knew didn't know what Bryson was going to do on the last, I think he would have hit it in harder and would have had more chance of making it. But because he knew he might need to make the one coming back.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about that.
Hope not.
Just stay at 2. Gone. That gust.
There's so much wind there.
I know. The gust. It's the problem is, the longer you stand over them, I mean, look how much that's gone.
Look at it.
Amazing. Right, back to 1. We got, as the Americans would say, or Rich Beam would say, we got a ball game. Okay.
You got, I think it's like 247 to carry the one on the left and 280 something to get to the one on the right. And I mean, in theory, you should carry the one on the left today. So that would be the side to air towards the left, I think.
Never saw it. Where's that?
It's at the bunker on the right. I think it should just bounce left of it though. I think it should be left of it by the time it finishes.
Not sure I could play all my golf in this wind.
No.
I think you're either going to end up in two different golfers, aren't you?
As much as I love links courses, I wouldn't want to play there every day.
No, I agree.
Links course, just because you just get battered.
Yeah, but I think you're either going to become a very, very good golfer, or you're going to go backwards pretty quickly, because mentally it's draining, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Got to raise that ball flight a little bit now we're downwind.
Up the right, but nice and low.
That thing is scuttling, Paul. I'm just going to go on the number of my 6-iron, which is 168.
Okay, well, yeah. You should be a yard long then.
Well, only if it stops dead. Down. I'll take that. I will take that. What are you going to hit?
I'm going to hit 6, but I'm going to try and hold it against it a bit.
Yeah, okay. Just hold it up, but just stall it a fraction so when it lands.
But low.
Same as mine. That's got to come down.
Sit. Sit. Go. Go.
This looks a little bit greener around this.
I thought about chipping that, and I thought no. Half of me wants to chip it. Half of me thinks no. So windy as well. You just don't want it getting airborne.
No, because it is. The wind is taking a chip. Come on around with the wind. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Don't feel like yours did much with that wind, you know?
Very nice.
As much again, I'd love to see you hold that in on Tuesday when it comes to qualifying.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for me to get back all flat.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't give it to me, so.
You don't know that. You just.
No, I 100%. Based on historic performances, there's no way you're giving me that putt.
I may have softened in my older age.
No, you haven't. You haven't. Well done. Never in any doubt, was it?
No.
At all.
Not in my head at all. It was always going in. Yeah.
Great putt. Still 1 up.
Cheers.
This is a great hole, this one now. A little dogleg round from, well, not so little, it's about 410 yards up the hill into the breeze on the angle today.
270, you want to hit it?
What, into breeze?
Which is now, I don't know how we're into wind. It should be downwind now, but it's not. Slightly into, but mostly off the right.
All the clouds are going that way.
Kind of hoping we were going to have all downwind, but it doesn't really feel like we have.
No, I feel like we've been done over the whole day.
Stay there.
Nice.
Stay there.
Hold there. Hold there. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, hit it wind, hit it wind. Perfect. Did it get to the fairway?
Might have.
It might have.
Might have just snuck on the front edge.
185 playing.
It's kind of into now, isn't it? Like.
No, yeah. We need to kind of turn, if we can get turning this way, as in down that way, which the next hole does, to be fair, then it starts to get a little bit more downwind. I feel like we've been into wind all day.
Try and hold a 4-iron against the wind.
Okay.
Oh, go. Go.
A big
too
drop off
low.
at the front, isn't there, on this hole, if I remember rightly?
Yeah.
168. The last hole was 1667, something like that. So I'm going to go one more club.
Yeah.
Slightly uphill. Started out the right and then it come in. So going with 5-iron. Oh, I've kind of chopped it up in the wind. Come on. Never saw that down. I feel like the great doctor has shown himself on this green. The subtle Mackenzie up by that pin. What are you going with, 50?
54, just gonna, because it's such an upslope, gonna come in quite low. So
yeah,
it's like a chip and run, but with a 54, it should just hopefully land on the bottom and just release up.
Like that. Oh, it just had one little grab as well as it got to the top. That's beautiful. Kind of want to do the same as what you've done with a 56. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Did not release. It's coming back. Oh, hello. Come on then, off you come. Back you come. Back you come.
The doctor there.
Doctor's fault.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. It's going to be high if it stays like this in a few days' time. And left. Oh dear. Oof. Yeah, great effort.
Thank you. Get up there.
Down the left and low. God, this wind.
I mean, it's fine
okay?
now, but it was
Okay, got away with
best strike, was it?
It's okay though.
It'll do.
275 to the middle of the green.
Go on, you can get it there.
Let's poke it up there like 180 or something, 200. Hello.
I mean, I'm 2 down, so
Yeah.
we're running out of holes. I need, if I can get one, nip one back here. Like your wedge game's super good, so you know you got to be thinking you're making probably,
Right.
you're probably making birdie there,
Yeah.
and I'm not. My wedge game's not super
So
good at the
you're
moment.
going
so
all in already. It's gone all in. Let's tell you what. I'm going to see
Like,
that, but
that is.
it's on line with the green, I'd say.
I've literally threaded that through a needle, I reckon. I've gone all in.
All in.
All
on
in.
the 13th, all in.
13th hole, I've gone all in.
110.
110. Good number for you, 110. I have got myself right in the throat there. I feel like I needed to get it in there.
All in.
Look how much wind is pushing that for a little wedge shot.
Sit.
That's pretty good, isn't it? That is pretty good. That's why I had to go for it, because his wedge game is, well, one of the best in the country, as Joe the Pro will tell you. Yeah, I might go along the ground. Because I can't.
Deceptive that. That wedge shot's gone a bit long, hasn't it, that one?
Yeah.
But then you've got a bit of a sneaky shot here,
I've got,
because you've got this sort of, this little ridge just short of the green. You've got
Yeah.
to go over, and it's going to kick it right.
I kind of got
It's
this
all
little
downhill to the pin, so
I've got this little funnel that I feel like I'm going to run it up this funnel just in front of us here, and hopefully stall it enough by the time it gets to the green. And
we've got 7 or 8 iron?
I got a 5 iron.
5 iron. Looks good if it goes.
Go on, down you go.
Oh, it's getting there.
Get down there.
Very good. Not that straightforward, this one.
No, I'm actually really happy with the outcome of what's gone on so far. That's tracking pull, isn't it? Oh, that's such a good putt. So good. Again, Tuesday, more than happy for you to rock that in. More than happy. However, pick that up for your par.
Thank you. As short as this may look, it's not one you want in your Sunday medal.
No, because it's like, it feels like it wants to go that way, but I feel like the wind is going to bump it this way.
Oh, that's the problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is disappointing, to say the
What did you
least.
try and give that then? You tried to give it outside right, or were you
Kind of right, yeah,
Kinda
maybe
like a
just
bit-
right half.
trying to help it in as well? Were you?
Just doesn't do anything, does
Wind
it?
didn't touch it.
It's a dead straight putt.
Actually goes left to right.
Well, it depends on the gust,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Because the gust of wind there, if I'd have got the gust that you had on that other hole,
Yeah.
it would have been miss left.
Yeah.
Playing for gusts that aren't there. Now there's got to be a strategy on this hole, because I would say this is the most deadliest par 3
Well, actually,
in golf,
best strategy is to come as far over the right or the left of the tee as you can.
because the wind's hard out the right,
Yeah.
and there's a huge drop off
Yeah.
massively down that left hand side, and there's like the great doctor's in this green somewhere, so it's just, well, even when you get it on the dance floor, your game is not over.
I'm going to try and hit a big cut left to right because
Really?
No?
Because you can't hold the green once you're drawing it in. That's what
No,
you're
no,
saying.
yeah, that's what I mean. So I've got a lot of club. I've got a 3 iron,
Yeah. How far is it to the flag?
198,
Okay.
and I'm just going to move it left to right. Should stall it.
Okay. I mean, I love it. Absolutely love it. No idea where it ended up.
It's on the green.
Oh yeah, bottom of the tier, bottom of the doctor.
Yeah.
Perfect, in fact.
198. But I reckon mine would have had probably like a 30-yard cut on it just to hold it, and it still drew with the wind. It's the only way you can get it to...
I know, but I can't hit. The problem I've got is I'm then trying to chop up a 5-wood.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just put that thing on autopilot and it'll come in.
I'm going to do it with a 3-wood then, because I just think 5-wood's going to stall on me so much.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Hit a low one, hit a low cut with it.
Low cut with a 5-wood?
Yeah.
Don't know that's in the manual, is it?
It's got a low cut setting on it, isn't it?
I don't know.
Low cut setting, yeah?
We'll try it.
It's got every other setting on it.
Yeah, I know that. I can stall it. Can stall it.
High cut setting, more like.
That's what I mean. I ain't got a low one. Stop, you little sucker. Stop. Oh, goodness me, it held on.
Is it on the green?
I'm not going to lie, Paul. Those are two pretty good shots.
Oh, you're up there. I see where you are. You're up.
You see it?
I can't even hold this thing straight.
No, I know, it's tough. But they are two
Yeah.
very, very good shots,
Yeah,
if I might say so myself.
What on us?
Well done, us.
It was a good shot. To find anywhere on this green, that's where we've come back from. As you can see, everything slopes away from right to left when you get up here.
Massively.
And so these are two pretty good shots.
Come on round. Steady now, steady, steady. Oof. Steady.
Great effort.
That was brave, wasn't it?
Just put a spot on that for the minute.
Okay. Thought you were mellowing in your old age.
Well, I am, but that's just damn right. That's, what's that, 4 feet? Just leave it there for bargaining power, you know, if I hit a bad putt.
Okay. Good, good.
I'm happy to give, yeah.
This is the hole, Paul, that I just think is, I think this is the most, well, I think it's one of the toughest holes on the golf course, this one. You're heading back towards the stunning lighthouse.
You've got to be way right at that lighthouse.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be, I think if you hug too much down the left, you'll get caught out by the rough, but I can't really remember what goes on this. I don't think I've ever played it off this tee, to be honest.
Yeah, you just don't go left.
Yeah.
Don't go left of the lighthouse, keep it slightly right of that lighthouse.
Ooh.
Keep turning back then.
Come back.
Keep coming. I think you're going to be absolutely
Be interesting to know, yeah, it's further right than I wanted it, but that could be
Pretty good.
Could be right, or it could be in thick rough. You never know, do you? I think that's the perfect line.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
Goodness, get down there.
if you hit it far enough, it's the perfect line.
That's the line that Rosie will be taking,
Yeah.
but he hits it 300.
195.
Happy with that line off the tee
I
there?
think you can go. That's as far right as you want to take it. I mean, you can go further right, but you're in the rough.
Yeah, it's a bit.
There's quite a bit of room left, so
Mine I think has landed on top of this dune here, and then has ended up right in the middle of the fairway, but which was just right at the lighthouse off the tee.
I've got 195. I got 6, but just I think the wind is way more with now.
It's moving right to left though.
Bit left of the pin.
Yeah, it might be okay as long as you got the carry. You might be all right there.
Sure.
I think 6 iron would be all right for me.
Far you got?
189.
Ooh.
No, come down.
A lot
Oh,
left.
it's gone. It's taken a massive hop right.
Oh, did it? It might be right.
But I'm not sure that's gonna be coming off the top of that dune.
Behind you.
Oh yeah, thanks.
With no shot? What are you thinking?
What did you call it? No shot?
No shot. Well,
I do, I mean
I don't know if you could quite work out how steep that is down there, and there's just no way of stopping it. So
I can't stop it, so I'm gonna have to get very flopsy with it and try and, basically I need to land it between flag, the green and the flag. Oh. I'm gonna kill it though. Sit.
oh,
Sit, sit, sit. Okay.
Pretty good result.
I mean,
there,
it's
like
putting,
20
so
feet.
that's a result. Basically, Paul, you just cannot miss it left in the event.
No.
And the reason I say that is because you've got all this wriggle room out here, and everything actually does funnel in.
I think if it had rolled another foot,
Yeah, it was down by
down
the
on the
pin.
green.
Now, I actually, even though my lie didn't look great, it's better than
Just
Paul's.
can't.
I just had a big bush behind mine. Paul's trying to identify his. What are you thinking, little duff and run?
I just want to duff it a foot.
Yeah, duff it a foot, yeah. It's over
Oh.
with me, is it? Oh no, it's going in. That's really
Came out a bit
impressive.
further than I wanted, but
That's
take
very
that.
impressive. How you got that to stall on that downslope is beyond me. Rocking one of these in, really. I haven't had one of these for a little while. Especially against you.
You normally make one or two of these around, don't you? So
I'll-
you're definitely due one.
I like to hold them when you're against me, because I know how much you enjoy it. Low, always
Come
low.
right.
You see, just shoot right off the face. Shocker.
It's just to go dormy then, is it?
This is to go dormy. Oh, I didn't need that, did I? Did not need that. That's a great up and down, by the way.
Thank you. I'll take
Very
that
good.
from there.
Well done. On the 14th of June 1994, from this tee position, David Howe, that is David Howe, who works on Sky Sports and obviously is Ryder Cupper, DP World Tour player, hold his tee shot, which I believe was Southwest Counties Week, I think.
And to everyone who doesn't know what that is, that's get Wiltshire, Devon, Gloucester, Somerset, Cornwall,
Dorset, have you said?
Dorset. They all play against each other.
In stroke play on a
play.
Tuesday, which is 36 holes, and then they play match play throughout the week.
You play like, if you play every game
Yeah.
for your county, you play like 10 rounds?
Yeah,
or no,
a lot of
12
golf,
rounds
a lot of
in
golf.
6 days or something? Or
Yeah.
10 rounds in 5 days?
You'd
36 a
think
day?
that Howler, when he was back in his day, he was probably the man of the moment
was, yeah.
for Wiltshire. Therefore, he would have been playing all of his matches. That is, I want to call that the David Howe line.
Good line.
Get it over?
Yeah, it should be just short of the green, I think. You don't want to go too far left here because it does run out into...
Yeah, into that, whatever that is over there.
That's good, slightly right.
Can't hit it any better, Paul.
Come
Go on,
back.
up we go.
Where's it come down?
It's on line with that trap. Well,
Right.
it's literally on line with the flag, but I think it's more trap. If I'm lucky, it's got in the trap, I think.
Okay, we've found both balls. Dan's got, well, he's
Smelly
managed
one.
to finish about 3 inches short of the trap, but in tricky stance to that. You've got to throw it over this bunker.
This is like, have you seen this green?
Just looking at this hump that's in front of the flag here that makes it pretty much impossible.
Oh dear. Right, I need a birdie, don't I? So get right. Oh, don't kick left. Oh,
Oh, come
my God.
towards it might stay on that fringe. You'd be. Oh no.
What you got? 58 or something?
54.
54. I like that. Open it out and see if you can throw it. You want to almost see if you can throw it all the way, surely.
I've not quite got that ability out of bunkers. I'll try though, Dan.
Throw it all the way. Got to get past that big hump that I landed on the right.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that
Do
actually
something.
could work.
Go, go, go.
I'm not going to sit it down, but I reckon that'll be good.
Got a chance, got a chance. Ooh. No, dear.
No. Okay, I think this is a challenging 2-putt because it's downwind.
Thanks.
I can see it's dark grass, so that means it's down grain for him. And he knows
And
that 2 putts is
it's
good enough
also
to secure his victory
Wind
over his
is that way as well.
brother. And which, you know, at the end of the day, I am more than happy for him to go into the Open qualifying with some confidence that he's got a victory on this course. Dribbling it down, One enough, is it? Oh, jeez. Like.
Why do you always hold them when you don't need to hold them?
Yeah, well done. Very good.
Well.
Right, that's 4 and 2. Good win.
Thanks.
Very good. Okay, hope you enjoyed that match. Last 2 holes here. Paul and I playing for a beer. Let's see if I can win something from today. Beautiful par 3, Paul. What have we got?
200 yards, straight. Wind is 45 degrees out the right, so it's down and off the right. You want to carry it 180 because there's a big slope in front of the green. I want to move something left to right, but it's how much is going to stall. How much is going to stall the ball.
Surely it's the same as that last par 3.
Yeah, but that was more across than. Try a club less, 4-iron. Sit.
Got to sit down, innit?
Sit.
Sit. Yeah.
It's the problem if you don't cut it against it enough, it goes long.
I got a 4-iron as well.
Right.
I'm
Are you trying to cut it against it?
Yeah, do what you did there.
Like even your cuts are drawing in this wind.
Yeah, I know.
Like that. Keep
Come
coming.
on, wind.
Keep
Hit
coming.
that ball, please.
Oh, it didn't come enough.
How did that not move that much? Is it there?
You can't go over the back, can you?
Found it. Do not go long, Paul, on Tuesday.
Basically.
Why wasn't he doing this a couple of holes ago, eh? That's my question. See what he's doing there? He's just getting a bit of a feel of what the club's going to do as it comes through that grass. Stalled it in the wind. It's just a really good golf shot, that. So good. I'm not sure I can stop this. I think once it gets over that hill, it's just gone. So I'm going to use a 50, kind of bump it into this slope here, and then kind of kill it, and then if I can get it to roll anywhere near Paul's marker, that's a bonus. Come on round to the left. Go on down.
So good.
This is pretty good.
It's so good. You see how much that flag's moving to play that sort of chip downwind. Very good.
Crikey, he's giving me that putt.
Thinking right half.
Right half, yeah. Here's the old wind factor again,
Yeah.
there, isn't it? And the gust kicked in there and it kept it in the hole.
Not quite sure how that went in, but
what an up and down though.
yeah, we'll move on.
Very, very impressive. So show me then 18, which is a great hole, but is a tough hole.
It's a brute.
Brutal hole, yeah, but helping today because it's slightly down and out the right. What's the strategy saying on this one then?
I think you want to hit it about 260 off here. Not because it narrows beyond that point. There is more fairway beyond there, but it does narrow.
Yeah,
it
really does.
Should leave you about 180 in.
Okay.
So this
you're
might
going
go
with your mini driver, 3-wood thing.
Yeah. This might be go a little bit far, but I'm quite comfortable hitting this a bit further if need be, because it's usually quite straight.
Hugging the left side, but I think that's going to be superb. That's the fast track, isn't it?
It's either brilliant or it's in the left rough and in a bit of trouble. So similar line.
A little bottomy, to be honest.
Yeah, you need to hit it quite a way on that line. It's quite interesting that the green is actually over here where that lighthouse is.
Oh, is it? I was thinking that.
It's a big dogleg round.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Was that lighthouse anything to do with it? But you're right. 160.
160.
Straight down.
It's hurtling down.
Look at that 9-iron, I think. 9-iron's about a 140 club.
Looks pretty good. It's nice and soft.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa,
down.
wind.
Sit down. It's in Ray's starter's hut.
Has it gone long?
Yeah, I think so.
127 I've got.
What are you going to hit?
Take 2 of these tee shots. I've got a 54. Just because I'm on an up, I could probably, if I was on a flat lie, I could probably hit a 58. But
this is actually not a bad lie, is it? Really?
it's
Off a slight up slope, even though I know it's coming out the rough.
It looks a bit of a jumpy lie, so it's not going to have much spin, which is the problem.
That could work out really good.
Sit, sit, go and sit.
Pretty good,
Sit,
Paul, I think.
go. Sit, sit. Is it held on? Could have done a lot of things that. I think it's held on the back edge. I think it just kept, every time I told it to sit, it kept going.
Okay, Dan's is just, I'm going to go with a little pitching wedge, Paul. Try and hook it on there with a little bit of less spin.
Straight back into wind this shot.
There you go. If you turn the hood in the face, then you can get a little bit less spin on the ball, and it can release up there a little bit more. Come on then, finish me off in style. Take the beer and nuts as well. Take it away. Take it away.
Go.
This for the half. There's no way this is going in.
Like, this looks so easy through this camera lens.
But it's just whipping down there.
It's off. It's probably is it moving right to left with a brake?
Yeah.
Plus, it's got wind, 30-mile-an-hour wind.
I mean, the only good
Probably
thing is,
grain going that way as well.
the only good thing is I can hit it a bit firmer.
Yeah, this or nothing.
I went through the brake. Okay.
Yeah, unlucky.
Well, there we have it. The victory, the double victory as far as I'm concerned. Big thank you to Burnham Berrow for letting us out here to play. Big thank you to the Open Champion at the RNA for allowing us to come out and film.
Yeah.
And we will see you again at the actual qualifying when Paul goes up against it for 36 holes. Can he get it done? Thanks for watching. Good luck.
Thank you.